I think I had like 5 hours sleep or something.
Additional.
Okay, so
Game paused.
here's a tip, right? You can make that barracks even faster than what you did. You just need to have only one, like don't have a second SCV queued up when the depot is about to finish. It's like the only time you really sort of control your spending. Um, so you might just be able to get it down like slightly faster. It'll help if you're getting cheesed. That's all. You want it to be as fast as possible. Not a huge deal, not a massive error. It's just something to think about.
Game paused.
And you can actually also use the SCV here that's building the racks to build that depot. You don't necessarily need it that early.
Game resumed.
So like you could now start to build the depot and you would get your orbital command,
Game resumed.
and then now would be a good time to scout as well. And all you're really looking for against a Terran is, does he have a barracks in his base? Is he taking any gas? Does he have an orbital at the same time? See how your orbital command is like done? You can like sort of cross check that. Alright, loving it so far. It's going good. Looking smooth. With you, chance. So, okay.
Game paused.
Okay, yeah, I guess the...
Additional supply depots required.
No, just an SCV. So like as soon as you finish the barracks, you can send an SCV. Okay, so this other thing as well, you kind of got too many Marines queued up. You want to be really careful about that. Like it's okay to have two SCVs per two SCVs per orbital, but you really don't want to have like extra Marines queued up, because they could just be more raxes, they could be depots, all that stuff. So you can tighten that up a little bit, and you need to, yeah, okay, nice, you're getting the orbital, it's great. Excelente.
Upgrade complete.
SCV ready. Armed and ready. SCV ready. This better be good.
Nice, dropping those mules, it's really good.
SCV ready.
Okay, so another thing that might help or make you feel a little bit safer is you could even take one Marine and put it here at this tower. Fuck, I can't ping it.
Game resumed.
Gangway coming through.
Okay, it's not letting me ping. But yeah, in the middle of the map there's a tower, the south tower. You could just put one Marine there and it will show you if he's doing like a frontal move out. Now, if he sends a Banshee or something like that, obviously you're not going to see that, but it's okay. It allows you to feel a little bit safer. It also then allows you... Hang on, let's turn this off completely. It's just a little too much. Okay, so yeah, once you have frontal vision and you know that people are like they're not doing a big push, like they haven't walked out of their base and then started strolling across the map, it allows you to not panic. You can just leave the 4 Marines in the bunker, and the rest of your Marines can even be in your main base if you're worried about a Banshee or whatever. Let's just have a look what he was doing. Okay, so yeah, this is kind of my point. Like, you would see that with one Marine out at the watchtower, you would see that he's doing this push right now. Because what he's done, one, he's chosen to not expand, and he's just doing like a combat shield Marine Marauder timing. But anyway, let's worry about how you hold this. Okay, so first of all, remember how I said you want to have a nice line going all the way across the top of your ramp? Well, half of your Marines are like way in a really bad position. So if you had them spread in front of the bunker, you'd be in much better situation right now, for sure. And plus, if you saw this push coming, you actually can, because he's on one base, right? So let's think about it. If he's on one base, if we press the U key real fast, you can see that you have way more workers, and you're able to keep producing way more, as well as the mules, right? So he's invested in a little bit of extra tech, which is combat shield, so his Marines are going to be a little bit stronger, but you should be able to keep producing way more. The longer he gives you, the more army you're going to have. Now you need to have a really nice concave at the top of that ramp, but you can actually pull workers from your natural to fight as well before this even arrives, and then you would just completely crush it, and then he's miles behind because he doesn't have an expand, and he has like only like 15 workers mining and so on and so forth. So that's where your sort of lead is going to come from.
Game resumed.
If you watch this, I'm guessing what
Game paused.
just goes home.
Game resumed.
What the fuck?
It's go time.
Okay. So we all army hotkeyed or whatever.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Wow. So you should get a really good fight here anyway. Yeah, you should be fine. Yeah, this is fine. So you don't need to move out just yet. But you can do. As long as your new army is rallied now. Like, where's your rally? Okay, great. As long as you keep producing, you should be good. Should be able to go do some damage, man. He didn't start stim. So yeah. I can only see, like, even if you lose all of this, after that, he's going to be hurting. So he can produce 4, 5, 6 at a time. Yeah, you're okay. Yeah, so this is what happened.
Game paused.
You tried to stutter step too much. You basically just over microed. You didn't need to at all. You could have just let it attack, and you would have taken a way better trade. Because you kind of kept stutter stepping forward, while his army was just perfectly just standing still, shooting. Let's just go back. So you can see what I mean. It's really tempting to over micro and stuff like that, but you just had so much stuff.
Game resumed.
So watch his units. They just pretty much, he moves forward once and then, so yeah.
Game paused.
So it's not bad, it's not just bad positioning, it's just that you're telling them to, you're repeatedly telling your Marines to stop attacking and to move forward a little bit and then attack. Sometimes stutter stepping is really good, but in this case it's actually really bad because all your Marines at the bottom of the ramp are actually attacking, and you're telling your whole army to just stop attacking over and over.
Game resumed. Game paused.
Okay, so let's see if we can just get a better trade. A second.
Resumed. Game
Okay,
paused.
so what I want to do is go. Let's just try an experiment, right?
I feel you. Sure.
Additional supply depots required.
Now you would start a step forward, bro. See what I mean? Look how many Marines lived. And now you can get right up in his production. And that's GG. That's literally GG. He can do nothing now. Because you would come in and you snipe his add-ons. And all of a sudden he goes from being able to make 6 Marines, now he can only make 4. And that's game. Like easy peasy. So that was really well done for you. Like you macroed really well. You made enough units to win that game, no problem. Even though he had combat shield and you didn't, it was completely fine because you had enough stuff. The only difference that I did there, I'm not sure if you saw, but I kind of went around slightly wide of the corner of that ramp to set myself up in a nice long line. Does that make sense? And so then when I did attack, I just had a nice wide line. I tried to do it again, but he made like 6 bunkers. Yeah, no problem. So hang on a sec. Let's see. Okay, so load that replay again. That's exactly the same replay. So that was actually really good. It might have felt not good, but it's because you made just a control error on the army. And you know what? That's not the big deal. The big deal is, can you keep making depots, SCVs and Marines and keep expanding? And you're actually doing that really well. You have to go easy on yourself when it comes to controlling the army, because it's weird and it's tricky and it takes a little bit of time, that's all. So let's watch again, and I'm going to take it to that point, and then I'll go over again like a little bit of advice on how to set up that line, and then I'll take control of the other guy, and then you just attack into it and see how it goes, and we'll drill it, man. So I'm going to speed this up. I'm under my shoe. Boom, 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 boom. It's really nice, dude. I'm really pleased with how you're doing. I think you're gonna be ready to take gas and start making some funky units and medevacs and tanks and liberators and mines and whatever you want to make, because you're macroing really well with this now, and you put in the effort to keep doing games on ladder as well, and it looks like it's really paying off. Okay, so we'll just let this guy. Okay, so you wreck that.
Game paused. Game resumed.
We'll just get across the map. Oops, a daisy.
Game paused.
So I need to go back a little bit. Boom ba bum 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 boom ba dum bum bum boom ba dum bum bum. Alright, have a good walk, Snafu. And yeah, say hi to Bert, man. Enjoy the walk. It cleared up here today for the first time as well, so that's nice, man. Make the most of it. Okay, so let's put Mr. Brenty. Okay, so what I want you to do